for realsies?
Not really.
I can't tell with your smart asseries.
Look over at him.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
All right, go ahead and start us off. Then.
Hi, welcome back to Sin City Podcast with Vegas. Again, I've got my friend Jeff Winchester with me. I begged him to come back. I'm so glad he did because we had such a good time last time. And plus, we didn't really get to finish. You know, some things with schedules got a little bit bonkers. And I'm really glad that you came back because your schedule, dude, is insane.
Did I just go?
Yeah, like when I hit you up, was it last night or the night before? You're like, I just got home from India.
Yeah, that was Friday.
Was
it
it
was
Friday? Yeah.
Yeah, and you were like, "Oh, can you do this time?" I'm like, and it took me a hot minute to get back to you.
No worries, lives.
Yeah,
you know,
and I was
life
like,
will always keep on life.
I gotta run by the office, and I'll message you in 10 minutes, which was like 45 minutes later.
And this is fine. I totally get it. I totally get it. So what's going on? What do you want to talk about today? I'm gonna let you take the reins.
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 So, man,
Blame it on the rain.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna go Milli Vanilli.
Okay.
I
did that.
You can't gotta do like the Milli Vanilli dance. You know.
I don't know how to dance. So
I don't either. That's all I got. You know, I'm a side decider.
Yeah.
Like I'm here.
When I'm drunk, I can dance.
That's it.
I mean,
all right, hold on. I got a question. Then start us off. Then we're talking about Milli Vanilli. Now with all the fake music we have,
they deserve a chance.
Should they have their Grammys back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know. To me personally, back then I agreed with them getting removed. But
now it's just hypocritical.
Fake. But now it's all fake. So, or could you call them pioneers?
It's that right there. Straight like seriously though.
For real. They got served dirty. They really did. They got.
I mean,
dirty.
the worst thing that you could possibly have, like, as a musician, is blame it, blame it, blame it, blame it, blame it, blame it, and the guy's like trying to sell that shit, and he's just like, and the other guy's like, I'm out, and just like gone. They're like, all right, we must keep on get back, and they're like doing that shit was so funny, so funny.
God.
And now, if you were to do that now, kudos to them, man.
Yes.
Or whoever put that thing together, they outsmarted the system.
Exactly.
They made so much money. It's like they had to get the money back.
The thing that sucks about auto-tune now, though, is like you don't have to be talented to be famous.
No, you just hit the button.
Yeah, was it you that I was telling about the other day? When last time you were on, because I love you too. Just who doesn't? Well, who knows? Anyways, Bono, and I heard him live. I was like, ew, I'm so disappointed. This is what Bono sounds like?
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
You had a podcast, you talked about that, and then we revisited that convo.
Yeah, okay.
You were talking about his hat or something as well.
I'll always talk about someone's hats, dude, for real. Even now, everyone knows that I'm a huge Guns N' Roses fan, okay? Major Guns N' Roses fan. One of the coolest music moments for me was when I saw Miles Kennedy and Slash in a small venue in Vegas. Can't remember the name of it. It was just only like 2 or 3 years ago. And I was from here to Devon from Slash and Megan. I was like, I'm never going to go see them again. Dude. What would be the point? But then I saw Guns N' Roses for the third time with my friend Tony. And God bless Axl. You know, but when you blow your voice out like that for that many years, it's going to go down a little bit. So I wasn't hating on him, but I was just like, yeah, you sound different, dude, but respect.
But I think my favorite part is not even just like his voice, but like the out of breath part. Because when he keeps running around the stage, he's like,
yeah.
Because he's old, man.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, buddy.
I am glad that he like 86 the bike shorts, like the nut huggers, and got rid of those, and like actually like wears clothes now, because that would be so tragic to see that just run and doing all that stuff. Oh man.
That would be just an additional sad part. You know what I mean? It's like, ooh, like cringe, as the kids say.
So speaking of guns, like
yeah.
So as a kid, like they had that like New Music Friday, like on MTV, like when it played music still, at that time.
Guns N' Roses.
It was like world premiere.
Yeah, I remember that.
In Paradise City, and I was like hanging out with my buddy Steve Schulke, like down at his house down the hill. I was like, dog, I gotta be home by 10. He's like, why? I was like, world premiere of Paradise City's coming, and they would advertise it like, don't miss Friday night, 10 o'clock, Guns N' Roses.
Remember when Michael Jackson's videos would come out and the whole world would stop?
Yeah,
his videos?
Thriller.
Yeah.
Dude, so Thriller came out, and everyone was like, oh my gosh.
Black or white. Like, I miss Michael, man. I miss Michael so much.
Oh, man. And I would have a VHS.
I forget you're just a baby, Devin.
I missed that time, man.
Oh, man, that was a good time,
I had
buddy.
a VHS tape player or recorder.
Yeah.
Like, that was what we had.
That's what we had. I was there.
Betamax or VHS.
Oh, yeah. I just barely missed Beta.
Yeah. So, I'm like, I would record it, like, over anything. Like, we had Karate Kid and... we had whatever VHS tape that my parents had that we, downloaded at that time, like off of HBO, like La Bamba or whatever the hell it was.
That's
It was like, I
awesome.
want to record over that. So I would have like all these bands that I would record on VHS. I would rip it off of MTV. So I just watched it anytime that I wanted to. But God,
I miss those. I stole
such a different time.
I stole my brother's Guns N' Roses tape, cassette tape, and that's the first time I ever heard November Rain. And November Rain is arguably the greatest song ever written.
No.
Arguably.
No.
Name one.
All right. I can give you a whole record that was better than that song. You ready for
A
this?
record better than November.
Cinderella, Long Cold Winter.
I don't even
That
know
was a solid album.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Cinderella?
I know.
Oh.
So
I know
they were
Cinderella, I
that
don't know
was
the
my
ba-
very first CD I ever bought.
Okay.
So I was
CD.
addicted to Cinderella. You know, of course, you went to school, you're like, I love Cinderella. And the kids are like, the princess? And you're like, no.
No.
Dude. So on YouTube, of course, I remember I found this thing where it's like, win tickets to come see Long Cold Winter live. And I'm like, Mom, I gotta win tickets. And my mom's like, honey, that was in 87. Like,
You're like,
that's already passed. But I genuinely thought for months.
Call 1-900.
Yes, for months, I genuinely thought that I was gonna be able to go see that show, and my mom didn't tell me until like the day before. She's like, "Honey,
That
was
is precious.
and I'm like, oh, they were
Aww.
my all-time favorite band. That whole record, Long Cold Winter, Fire and Ice, man.
Well, since I never heard of Cinderella's album, they're not better than November Rain.
You
I'm
know,
just gonna put that out there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure it's amazing, but
so, one of my favorite tunes that they did, like, it was like the ballad, the Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone.
oh, I know that.
Bro,
Now I know.
he's just like
Now
out there
I know.
playing the piano, like on the beach.
That is a beautiful song.
And I'm like, he's like, Don't know what you got.
yes.
Till it's gone.
Country, like rock kind of vibe.
Yes.
Okay. What was the Gypsy Road?
Yeah.
Man?
Oh.
But the opening track to the record, man, it had that slide guitar.
Oh,
and then
I
into
love
like
slide.
the kick drum, and right into the electric. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I've
So
got one
good.
for you, Richie Kotzen.
Never heard of him. What's her name?
Richie Kotzen. You know
The
Richie
guitar
Kotzen.
player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to listen to him.
Who they play
Kotzen.
with, though?
It's just his band. I don't know. I just listen to his band live all the time.
I think he played with Poison at one point.
Yes,
After the Native Tongue album.
he just kind of just like stepped in for a second, didn't he?
Yeah, and then they found out that he was sleeping with Ricky Rocket, his wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're like
Yep.
off. I think they dropped him off like in the swamp in the middle of nowhere.
Well, if they slept with his wife, he slept with their wife. I mean, I love Richie Kotzen, but that's kind of what you
Dude,
get,
that's
buddy.
gotta be. Did you find out on the road? Like this dude's like.
Okay.
Okay.
Hanging up with your wife? Yeah,
later.
you're gonna drop him off. Sorry, buddy.
I'm pretty sure that's
that
what that
disappoints me.
was.
That makes you know. I was just talking to the boys downstairs. Well, you were there, obviously, and I was talking about how. No, this is with the. Anyway, I can't talk today. I am not talking very well today. I'm going to let you take the whole reign here in a second. But no, Guns N' Roses is my favorite band ever. But I read Slash's book, and it was repulsive, dude. Like, just I think any band in the 80s in Hollywood, like East Hollywood or whatever, like they were just so disgusting. The stories that they did, the women, the drugs. Which okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Women, drugs, rock and roll. Those all go together.
Yeah.
But
Peanut butter jelly.
Okay.
Yeah, bread.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Peas and carrots. But
Yeah.
like the things that the boys did specifically with women and like with the same woman at the same night, at the same time, just kind of just. It was too much rock and roll
Rocket
for
Queen?
me. Yeah.
Woo!
It made me realize I'm a lot more conservative than I look because I'm just like, God bless, dude. That is just fucking gross.
I got it, on tape. Had the tape. I'm like listening to it, and boom, side B, like last tune. You're like ding 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 ding, but and I was like, this is kind of a little banger right here.
Right.
And it gets like to like the middle part, and this lady's like, huh. I'm
Okay,
like, whoa.
that was a legit.
And I'm a kid.
Yes,
I'm
and
like,
that was a real moan. And I was like,
what is that? And then you later find out, it's like it actually. He's like Axel, like
Yeah, he was hooking it up.
because he had that super low voice, like when he actually talked.
Yeah.
And like, I need you to do this. She's like, yeah, it's for the band, and like they did that like in the.
And she probably thought that was the coolest thing in the world.
Probably.
Back then, you know?
I mean,
and now she's probably like,
what are the royalties for that?
I know.
Clean off that table,
Oh my
please.
god.
Yeah, go to that corner over there. Let me borrow your blanket.
Got a big boom mic. It's like,
Yeah. Brother's just like, All right, yeah, all right.
I mean, rock and
think
roll
you're
is
done.
great, but rock and roll be nasty.
Yeah,
rock
yeah.
and roll be nasty.
There's definitely
The
some
editing
nastiness.
Realm, you know how the editing realm goes. You have to like play it back like 10 times while you're like every time.
Oh God,
Yeah.
and you'll never get it out of your head.
The audio engineer's like, what effect should we put on this right now?
And then you have to look her in the eyes afterwards, like after she comes out of the thing, and you're just like, oh hi,
Yeah.
hey,
Thumbs up,
hey,
Yeah,
great,
how do you
great
end that?
job. Great, good job. Okay, moving
Yeah.
on.
Do you need like another take on that? Or
Oh
you
my
guys good? Yeah.
gosh.
Can't get any better. One more time.
One more time. All right, give me about 30 minutes and some water, and we'll be good.
I don't even know if they had Viagra back then, but I don't think musicians need it. I think they just need lines. Just give me another line.
Yeah,
I'll get it up.
they probably had something.
Heck if I know. Anyway, yeah. Anyway.
Quaaludes and barbiturates.
What's a Quaalude? I hear it. I know Scarface. I know, but what exactly is a? Is it a pill? Is it a liquid?
It's this little pill that they used to give like
because I know
back
another
in the
Quaalude.
50s.
I'll love you. She'll love me in the morning. I can't do accents.
And it would
like
totally mellow like the housewives out, and they like you would take it and you'd get just stupid.
So it's like Xanax on crack.
Everything just like just
it's a root. Is it really?
Pretty much, right?
Yeah, you just everything's super slow mode.
Oh.
I don't know because that shit was done.
Just so we're clear.
Before we put this shit out to the masses, I don't know. I think that ended like in the 80s.
She's like, well, every night.
You're just like you
get
get home
tired.
from the show. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about, Jeff?
Yeah.
Is there something I need to know about you?
Oh no! But so there was this thing I watched on Ozzy.
Oh, okay.
Ozzy was like, they're talking about like he's like, I do everything. He's like smack Quaaludes, barbiturates, and she's like going through. I'm like, the fuck was a barbiturate? I'm like, I don't even know what that like. He just
You're like Googling it.
just inventing stuff, and
Yes.
just like I put it all together and just like Jesus.
Now, how long was he sober prior to his passing? Was it 7 years? Is that right?
Something about
Yeah,
that
he had been
nature.
sober.
Just watched the last thing they filmed was they went back and watched their TV show.
I've-
Clips of their TV show, and we just watched that.
Yeah.
That was sad, man. That was hard because it was so much. They were like, oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like everything. You couldn't understand him.
No.
It was such you could tell he was ready to go.
Yeah. He
I'm
said
still
one
not over
thing.
it. I still can't listen to Mom, I'm Coming Home yet. It was on the radio, and Reggie was like, "You good?" I'm like, "I'm not there yet."
Yeah. Once you hear that, nope, not.
I just like
not
I feel
yet.
it right here, and I'm like, I can't. I just put my lashes on. I don't have time for this shit. I
Yeah.
can't feel no feels until we get home.
No.
I gots to go. Speaking
Yeah.
of feels, how's your back?
Back is getting better.
So let's talk about your back. I feel like people need to know. I know we all had a lot of fun last time, but let's talk about some. Let's go deep.
Oh, we're gonna go deep shit. All
Let's
right.
go deep shit, man. Let's do it.
Yeah, back is doing better.
Mm-hmm.
Doing better. I know there's gonna be some things coming up because I'm on a pitch count. So
Yeah.
when I had the surgery done, he's like, we did everything we could. Like we rebuilt everything, but
Now, how did your back injury happen again? For those who don't know.
drumming, drum corps wear and tear, and just piss poor lifestyle. Take care of your bodies, everybody. Like it was just part of it.
Yeah.
Part of it, and I didn't go to the doctor. I don't want to go see them. Like,
I don't like going to the doctor
no,
either.
it's tragic.
It's
like
scary.
it's just bad. So he's like, we got everything rebuilt. He's like, we did everything we could. The next step is you got like the rods and all that stuff, and he's like, you're gonna have to have this done at some point in time. He's like, but probably 25 years. So when you get it done, you're like, that's so far away.
And now 5 years has come.
Yeah, I'm getting close. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
getting
no.
close. So, like every now and again, you're like, what'd you do to your back? I'm like, I don't know. I freaking woke up. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like to that point, but getting a little more mindful about, bend from the knees and do this and like, I don't know, just
Self-care. And just
yeah,
as a whole.
being a little bit more aware, like actually stretching before I play. Like, duh, like who would have thought about doing that? Like, cause like
I still don't.
drummers,
stretch
like we
before I
don't
run.
think about that.
Yeah.
Like when you're young, you're like, I gotta stretch my back for
I
it,
don't need
dude.
someone to help me carry this baby.
No, I'm a prideful man. You know,
Yes.
yeah. We've stretched these
Meanwhile,
out.
my husband does yoga before he does just about anything. Like he'll sit there and stretch before he does anything.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah,
my guy.
the back, it's getting better, but coming out of that, when you're told you're probably not gonna be playing again, and if you are, you're not gonna be playing at the level that you're now accustomed to. So I was like, damn, dude, this is it's all I know. Like, this is all I know. Kid's on the way, and I'm like, all right. We had this an emergency C-section. All right, because she just was not coming. Like, she just
That's
was
how
not
Gracie
coming out.
was. She was so happy.
Yep.
She's like, I'm not coming out. I'm good, dude. Leave me alone.
And again, I worked my ass off just to be able to just to hold my kid. Like that was, end goal. That's all I wanted to do. Got the clearance to do that. Don't do anything stupid.
Because what was your weight limit? Like a half a pound or something?
I was on a 1 pound.
1 pound.
1 pound restriction, and I had to work to get to a 5 pound. And she was supposed to be like 8 to 9 pounds.
Oof.
So I was like, I did like the stretches. I did everything I needed to do.
You did, yeah.
And the chiropractor like that was so good to me. He was always closed on Thursdays. He's like, I'm gonna have you come in on Thursdays. Because you couldn't drive, so I'd like set someone to come pick me up out in the middle of the country and drive me down there. And he did therapy with me and the treatments, and like he was just super awesome.
That's
like,
amazing.
Super awesome
You don't find people like that.
No, not nowadays. You don't.
No.
But, so we're in the hospital, and they scheduled a C-section and trying to get her dilated and all that other stuff. And you're still in pain. Like you're still 4 or 5 weeks post surgery. Like you're still in pain. And
especially, it's your spine.
Yeah,
out loud. Like,
and it's like that lower part, which is right above your tailbone area, and you're just like, God bless America.
Yeah,
like
that just gives me chills.
I remember like the very first time I had to go to the bathroom. They're like, because you were on so many painkillers, like, I was trying to not take them because I have an addictive personality. Right. So I'm like, I'm trying, but I was like, give it to me.
Right, for real.
And they're like, you're gonna have a hard time going at first. And I was just like, whatever. Man, and I sat there. I was just like, I cannot go because it hurt. Like, it hurts to use the restroom.
The opioids, like they bind you up.
Oh
like,
yeah,
like,
and dude, finally, I was like, I feel like I'm giving birth. Like this is tragic. This is terrible. So anyway, the C-section, like we go in, and like in my mind, I'm like, this is gonna go a certain way, and I got the camera, which I wasn't gonna film. That's nasty. But
it's not nasty.
I had that. I'm being total transparent here. I don't do blood well. I cannot. Like if you cut your finger, I would just be like, I'm sorry. Like hop in, brother. Because
passed out.
Yeah, they
you would pass out.
Yeah,
passed out, and the doctor had to catch me.
Are you serious? When
Copeland was born.
Are you serious? Mm-hmm. That is so sweet.
So
is it because seeing Allie in pain or seeing Allie bleeding, or was it?
No. So I think what it was we were in the room, and it happened so fast, man. So what we did was we recorded just an audio, right? So we sat the phone down and just recorded. We want to get the first cry. You know what I mean? Which is it'd be beautiful. And
I'm gonna cry.
On the recording, all you hear is, "Dad's going down, Dad's going down," and you're. I folded, man. And what I think it was the adrenaline was going.
Yeah.
And it was. I mean, it's a moment, and at first they're like, the head's stuck, something's not right, and so of course now my adrenaline's pumping. I'm like, what's going on?
Worry.
Of course, what can I do? Like, I'm gonna help. And so and you can't walk around. You're standing there, and so when adrenaline hits, if you're not running or something, it goes up. You either get sick or you pass out. And I folded.
How long were you down?
Literally, I hit the ground, and I remember I came to, and the doctor's like, just sit down. They brought me a chair next to the bed, and so I sat down.
Aww.
And you hear Allie, "It's okay, honey, it's okay." I'm like,
she's the one pushing the baby.
And doing that to her.
Role reversals, like extreme right there.
That's a good woman.
Crazy moment, yes. And then the second time I had, Tegan, when he was born, same thing. I knew but I knew what it was, and so I got sick. And so
that is hilarious.
It's not fun.
Do we have you mic'd up? I want to make sure everybody can hear you.
I changed the audio. We're good.
Okay, because I love your stories.
So it's like, okay, so the doctor comes in. They're like, we're gonna go ahead and take the baby, and I'm like, all right, this is how it's gonna go, because like in my mind, this is how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Right? So I walk in, like they gave me like this suit thing like you put on. I was like, oh, I don't get to go in street clothes. Like I didn't know. First timer club. So I go in and I'm like, this is not what I thought this was going to be. It's not what it is in the movies. It's not like the movies are like, oh, it's just in this and this. And dude, okay, so they had the radio on, and it was 105.5 The River. Like when that was still the thing.
Yeah.
And they're playing back-to-back artist tunes. All right. And I'm like, okay. And they're playing Journey, Wheel in the Sky. And this guy's just like singing the song. And I'm like, this is so whack. And my wife had like blue lips because they give you that ice. Because you can't eat anything. So they give like blue flavored ice or whatever.
The chips.
Yeah.
Ice chips, yeah.
So she's like doing this. And the whole time, now they got like the groovy stuff in it, right?
Yeah.
And there's like the curtain that covers this. And like, you're going to sit here. And she's like, I can't wait to have a margarita. Like, when can I have a margarita? Like, all she kept talking about. I'm like, oh my God.
I like her.
So I looked around the corner, and then now they're playing Don't Stop Believing. All right. And the guy's got like these tools, like whatever they use, just like, don't stop believing. I'm like, holy cow, this is not how I thought this was going to go. And they said, whatever you do, don't look around the curtain. I'm like, dude, that's like telling someone don't look down.
I would see. I almost wish that I didn't have the curtain because I have like an ironclad stomach. If I ever get nauseous, it's like it's one in a blue moon. Anyway, and I would have loved to have seen it. Now I know I know what I would have seen, but I would have loved to have seen it.
No.
I would have loved to have seen her come out. So you peeked.
Yeah.
And you fell.
No, I didn't fall. I just saw this thing, and they were like, shoo, on the tray. On the tray, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's called her
yeah,
organs,
and I went,
yeah.
And I'm like, and then instantly I'm like, y'all gonna put that back?
Yeah.
Like,
That's supposed to be on the inside, brother.
how do we do that part? Isn't it all connected? Like, I didn't know, and then she was born, and they're like, do you want to cut the cord? And I'm like, hell no, I don't know. No. Like,
I said no?
No, yeah. I was like, I don't want to touch that. I just want to hold her, but that thing, and it's here, and look like those string sausages, and I was like, no, I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
This is hilarious.
It was, I was just like, I can't do that. Like, stomach-wise, I cannot handle that. So we got to hold her, and it's like, and I don't mean like turns like it was a sad thing, but we got to hold her, and then they tried to do, she wanted to breastfeed. Mm-hmm. So we got like a small little feeding, and the next thing you know, like, okay, we're going to take her and, clean her up and all that stuff. And we're like, okay. And then like a little while goes by, and we're like, when can we see her? Like, where's she?
Yeah.
And they're like, so like, she's in the NICU. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. And they're like, okay, the place for sick kids, when they're bored. Yeah. They said her lungs don't work. I'm like, we mean her lungs don't work. And they're like,
was she crying when she came out?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. They said she was born with underdeveloped lungs.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't know what that means. They're like, she's going to spend some time in there. So they'd kind of bring her out like every now and again, and I'm trying to like hold it together here, all right? Because I get emotional talking about.
Don't you feel bad if you cry? Don't you feel bad at all?
So she was kind of like our little miracle for us, Mm-hmm. So we knew that was a thing, and that was in February, and then about April rolls around, and she was just hot, and I mean like fire engine hot. Mm-hmm. And we had a really, really good doctor, and we made the call, and they got us in. And my wife was working at daycare at that time, and so I took her in there, and the doctor was just like, okay, she's burning up. I was like, yeah, that's kind of why we're here. And she like they test and everything, and she said union or regional, and I went, what? She's like, union or regional. So I was like, well, union, I guess, because I just had spinal surgery. So I was like, I'll go there. They said, what's going on? She's like, she's cooking, like internally she's cooking, she's frying.
What was her temperature?
I was like 104.
Oh my god.
And she's just super tiny.
Oh my god.
She said, we got a team. Then she's like, there's something going on with her lungs, which was like the worst thing to tell me. Then I'm like, okay, like I gotta call my wife. Like I gotta know what to tell her. She said there will be a team. Yeah, you have
to tread very lightly on
that
one.
There's a team that's going to be at Union waiting for you when you get there.
Yeah.
She's like, just pull into the emergency room area, park your car, get out. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. And so
this.
I called my wife like on the way, and I had a damn flip phone, like with the pocket rocket, like one of those. And I'm like trying to dial, and I'm like shaking, and she's crying, and I'm just like overstimulation. Overstimulation. I told her, I said, I need you here. And she's like, I'll be there as soon as I can. And I'm like, okay, great. But she's got kids like at a daycare, like, so making sure, everything's taken care of. We got there, and I remember I called my father-in-law, and it was just like, I need you here. Like, I need you. I can't do this by myself. And Dana's on her way. Like, I need you here now. Mm-hmm. It's like the scene from Pulp Fiction. It'll take me 45 minutes to get there. I'll be there in 10.
Yes.
Like, brother was there in 10. Like,
I'm sure he was.
He was there, and
his grandbaby.
They got her, as best they could, and they took her upstairs to this private room, and then she spent 30 days in a bubble, like, and I mean like a bubble like you couldn't touch, like you had like
you stick your hands in with the gloves.
Yeah, that was where she was. That was where she was at, and my wife, she would not leave.
No, she
would not leave.
100%.
She's like, no, you go home. I'm like, no, you need to go home. She's like, I'm gonna go home and
You're
shower.
You're not gonna pry a mother away from her baby in that way.
And then then you're just home. I'm like by myself, and
so now you're in your head, too much time on your hands, kind of thing.
And it's funny you say in your head, because like we as human beings, live in our heads.
Yes,
like
we do.
we really truly do, and that's a dangerous thing.
I'd like to know a way out, sometimes. I mean, we all have our vices, I suppose, but I understand.
So she got out there, and I was just like, okay, this is good. And, like, we got all the bad shit knocked out of the way. This will be good. And I was wrong. About 14-ish months later, she had this little growth, like, on her side. We're like, that's kind of not normal. Like, kind of what is that? And like, how much can this
You're like,
kid
come
go
on,
through?
this poor baby. Let's just let her have some fun. Let's let her live.
Yeah.
Her life.
So we took her to the doctor, and the doctor's like, we need to get that kind of looked at. And we're like, okay. And so he's like, we need to go and make sure they'd like the biopsy and all that other stuff. And then I said, we need to get that out. We're like, okay. And whatever imaging stuff that they use. So you go to Peyton Manning's Children's Hospital. And I'm like, oh, this isn't good, because if you can't do it here, like,
that would scare the shit out of me.
it did.
Yeah.
It like instantaneously did. Like, what is wrong with my kid? Like, are we gonna be all right? And trying to figure
instant prayers and fears
and navigate. But she didn't act like anything was wrong. So we drove up to Peyton Manning's Children's Hospital. I remember we were listening to the Presidents of the United States of America. She loved that band. She loved that band, and especially like the song "Kitty." Little bag of bones bending down all night. Meow. And we would sit there, and I would
cute.
like, if I would listen to music,
she's like,
I'm
okay.
like doing that. And she's sitting in the back of the car. She's like doing that. She's like, more again. Like,
that's adorable.
All right, so and we get up there, and they're like, okay, and they just take her back, and you're like,
no information. They just take her from you.
No, I mean they give you the info and everything, but like
this happens really fast.
Yeah, they had like these little electric cars, like, and you could like push the button, and they would like go around, like kind of like for the kids to play until they have to go back and do the thing.
Yeah.
And they came out, and they're like, all right, here's what we did. It was about the size of a softball, and it was
softball.
Yeah, it was latched on to like her organs and areas, and they said, we got it all off. We're gonna send that out. We're gonna test that, make sure that there's. The hope was it was just a fatty tumor. Like, that was obviously the hope and goal.
Yeah.
They said, we'll give you a call in about a day. And I'm like,
you're like, fucking 12 more hours, 24 more hours. Like, what am I?
They called, and they're like, the good news is it's a fatty tumor. That's all it was.
I'm sensing a butt.
But she's probably gonna have a little bit that will kind of come back just a little bit. Just keep an eye on it. And so she had like that little rounded part like on her side. She got her scar right there and everything. And fortunately everything's been good.
Oh, good. Good. Thank God.
But that was I got really.
And how old was she?
2.
So this is the first 2 years of her life, just going back and forth into a hospital, and you guys having to worry about constantly.
Yeah, and then I got really depressed.
Yeah, I would imagine.
'Cause I left the band, back surgery, bang, in the hospital for the 30 days, bang, here's another surgery that she's got to now go through, and you're just sitting there. I'm like, the one thing that I had as like a release was drumming.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing that because the doctor told me X, Y, Z. And I was like, okay, I'll never probably play again or not play at the level I was. That's exactly what he said. So the drums sat in the closet. That's where they sat. And I didn't feel like I had any like self-worth. Like, I'm a dad and I'm a husband, and I go work in our family business, and I do that, and I did all this, and
those are all things to be very proud of, though.
But at the time, living in my mind,
in depression doesn't let you see the beautiful things.
And when you try to, it drags your ass back to the dark side.
Does, yeah.
And for the longest time, I was like, depression. What are people talking about? You're sad, and
get over it.
Yeah. Then I was like, that's me.
Like, this is depression. This is what depression looks like. Yeah.
And it looks like a normal.
I mean,
person.
look at people who are the most depressed are the ones that are like the happiest, telling the
Robin
biggest
Williams.
jokes. Robin Williams was exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah. I never would have thought that, but
yeah.
So my wife finally was like, I'm always walking around. I was all, always doing whatever, and she's like, just get him out. I was like, no, and she's just like, just try, just get him out and just try. You'll never know.
She's like your biggest cheerleader, huh?
Yeah, and I'm like, well, no, the kids. And she's just like, the kids are at my dad's. Like, try. I'm like, all right. So I got him out and set it up and stretched.
Yeah. Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah. So good. Way to go, Jeffrey. Way to go.
Yes.
And I played, and I was like, the very first interview was like my impressive debut. Click, boom, hit the cymbal, fall. Like, it wasn't that, but it was like, boom, okay, like. I was so afraid that I was gonna suck.
Yeah.
I was so afraid that I spent all this time growing up and doing the things, and that I was gonna suck. And I was like, I can still do this. Like I'm rusty as shit, but I can still do this.
I still got this.
So I'm like, I went through. I'm like, give me a CD, and I put on a tune called "I Like Dirt" by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it was that tune, but I put it on. I was like,
why not?
Playing to it, and it's got this part of, I'm like doing it ish, and I was like, I can still do this. All right, so I got back doing that.
You start seeing some light here.
Yeah, and then I gradually started to play more, and then play more and more, and I was like rebuilding the machine. Is how it felt. And then I was like, how'd I go from doing all of this, and here I am, like, just trying to figure it all back out again. And my uncle plays bass guitar. He's badass bass guitarist.
Okay.
Like, he really, really is. He'll never cop to that. He'll never cop.
Does he ever play around here?
He did.
Does Reggie know him?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not. He moved here from Iowa.
Okay.
So we were talking, and he's like, the country band that he played in. I don't listen to country
At all?
No, I wasn't a country guy. Like, it wasn't in my DNA until he's just like, we need a drummer, and we got some shows coming up, and he's like, it pays $150, and I was just like, you know how many medical bills I got? It signed me up,
Sold.
dude. Yeah, and he's just like, we're gonna be playing. We called it like the animal circuit, which was like the Elks, the Moose Lodge, the Eagles. So I was
my
like,
God, that's so funny.
Yeah, dude. So I was like, how did I go from that to rocking out Friday night at the Eagles? And I was
That's
like,
fantastic.
this is okay. And he's like, here's 40 tunes. I'm like, 40 songs. I'm like, how hard could this be? Well, when you don't listen to country,
yeah, it's a whole different.
So if you're a drummer, all right, if you want steady gigs, play country. Like, seriously.
Now, why is that? I have no musical talent
It's
whatsoever.
not a lot of flash. It's 100% pocket. It really, really is. But it's not all the same structures and the same phrases. It kind of is, but it isn't. But you literally, like, if you have a giant, massive kit, don't bring it to a country gig. Like, don't do that. Like, at best, bring a 4-piece. Like, that should cover about 99.9% of country drumming. But it's
always a jazz setup, man. Just a 3-piece jazz kit.
Yeah.
Fine, dude. Fine.
And so, like, that was like, and you're playing like Brooks and Dunn, and I'm like, I don't know who the hell any of these groups are.
Do you like country now?
I got to where I enjoyed it. Like, there's a tune called Neon Moon.
Yeah.
I'm like, this
I
is
love
a fantastic.
That song. Yes.
And we're covering that. It's like boom, boom,
yes. Oh,
and I'm like,
I love that song.
This is a vibe. Every night. I'm like, oh shit, talk to me, baby. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, this is a great tune.
Everything's moving country.
Yeah.
All the rappers are going country.
That's true.
That is so fact.
I know, right?
Country. Now it's like metal band with country vocals. It's all moving into the country realm, and so
country rock. It's like a whole. It's
yeah,
like
like because Kid Rock did that, and I was like, my brother in Christ, what are you doing right now? Like, how do we go with the ball, the bang, the ding, diggy, diggy, to this thing that you're doing?
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you, man. I'm
is it
impressed.
Still in Nashville, or has Nashville started to fall a little bit?
No, Nashville's still popping.
Is it still
Nashville
popping?
Will always be popping. Rappers, T-Pain. T-Pain writes a ton of country music in Nashville. You talking like anywhere you go, like if you want to record music, you're gonna go to LA, you're gonna go to Nashville, you're gonna go to Atlanta. Those are your 3 hubs that are just that's your go-tos. You know what I mean? There's some outside of there, but those are your
go-tos.
I was under the impression that Nashville was starting to collapse because of like everything that's been going on like on Broadway, and like people aren't wanting to be there as much. And if that's
Nashville, in the tourism,
but not the music. It totally.
No, you can't.
No.
It would be impossible. Majority of your record companies are based out of Nashville. Your country, and even Capitol Records, which is in LA, they have a branch in Nashville. So I mean, Nashville's like your hub.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a centralized hub.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Yeah, if like you got a bass player in Atlanta, we're gonna meet in Nashville.
Yeah.
Your writers are in Nashville.
Really? See, I'm not the music person. That's why I leave the stuff to you guys. I will say something about drummers. I think you guys are super cool. I don't know how. I can't rub my stomach and pat my head at the same time. I do not know how y'all use all 4 limbs to do something different at the same time.
Give
It
us
is.
10 minutes. You can
It's gotta be the. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's gotta be the hardest instrument to learn.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
Okay.
All right, I'm glad you went there.
Thank you.
All right, let's go somewhere. You want?
I'm here.
We're live.
I'm here for it. What up?
We're live, right?
Yeah, we're live.
All right, cool.
Yeah. We don't cut anything, no matter
all
what
right,
happens.
give me 45 seconds.
Okay.
All right, just put your foot down.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, cool. All right. All right, those of you at home, you can try this too. What the hell? Why not? We're in this together.
Yeah, we're.
All right, take your right hand.
Uh-huh.
All right, now go like this. 1. Now take your right and left hand. Do this. 2. Now go like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now take your right foot and go 1. Now do 2 with your hands. Now go 1, 2. 1, 2. There you go.
Just like, seriously?
Boom. Boom. All right. Yeah.
You guys make it now. See, you guys are making it. You guys are being humble. You guys are.
No, it's head. It's all head.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The best drummers are pocket drummers, right?
What's that mean?
Okay, you rather want to be in the pocket. You don't want to be flashy.
No.
So take this, Motley Crue, right? You have don't get me wrong. Tommy Lee's an amazing drummer.
Yeah, he's
you
good.
have Tommy Lee. That's flashy, man. You're gonna do a million. Like every double bass, every tom you can have. You're gonna go crazy. Majority of the time, if someone's putting together a record, they're not gonna call him.
No.
They're gonna call the guy who can come in and play the same thing the same time over.
Like
and over
Travis Barker?
No.
No, same thing. Flashy.
But he's so good.
Travis Barker is known for having the worst technique in the music industry.
No
Terrible technique.
Pow.
Terrible technique.
Pow.
The double cymbal, that's insane. But I will say this.
This is how much I know about music. I think
incredible.
he's fucking insane. I
sure.
love him.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the brother can't play. I'm not saying that at all.
So
It's
what?
terrible technique.
Oh.
So a pocket is you want to be as close to the time signature. You're not speeding up. You're not slowing down. Your point is to not overpower the band. You want the majority of the time in country, vocals are gonna run the song.
Yep.
Okay,
Right?
I've got a
In
drummer.
metal, drums run the song, right? Drums,
Yeah.
guitar run the song.
Yeah, that's the power and the drive.
Yes. So it depends on what you're playing. But in the pocket drummers who are just not flashy, just a normal beat.
Yeah.
Like what you just did there, that would be in the pocket.
That's
Like
what all I
said,
got.
the guy who used to play for Mellencamp by chance.
There you go.
I mean, let's just be honest. Like, there's no way around it. Those guys that are in the pocket, they know how to lay back. The Max Weinberg, so he can play.
Uh-huh.
But when he's with Springsteen, he's not flashy. He's just he knows how to lay back if he needs to. He knows how to push a little bit if he needs to. There's something
Genesis.
about that feel.
Yeah.
Phil Collins.
Oh, speaking of Phil Collins, really quick, Jeremy Johnson, if you're watching, I love Phil Collins.
Jeremy Johnson.
That's my homie. He can't stand Phil Collins, so I got to make fun of him. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Oh, Phil Collins, dude. I grew up like cutting teeth.
I
to Phil
freaking
Collins
love
tunes.
Genesis.
Oh,
Love it.
I got on the school bus one time.
Paradise.
Oh,
Yeah.
so okay, the I can't dance.
Yes.
It was like, dude, pop. God, I was like, oh, this is kind of a vibe that he's kind of got going on here. But it had this little, I don't even know what the hell the instrument is. Like, boo doo jam bam. It's this weird sound. I was like, I don't even know what that is, but I'm like, where's it at? There it is. There it is again. Like,
That's funny.
I loved. But again, MTV was like
Yeah.
Land of Confusion, and they had like the DC Follies, like they were like the Muppet version of like the Presidents.
The Muppet.
And I'm watching this video. I was like, this is such a classic. This is so badass. Like, who thought of that? Well done.
Dude, Tarzan, one of the best Disney music records.
Yeah.
He wrote all that.
Yes, and like I love the videos. Like, buddy, you don't have to go this hard. It's just a Disney movie.
Yes.
And this is like every Brother Bear, same thing.
Yep.
He did that one too.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
You guys know how bad I suck at names. The Foo Fighters, the drummer that passed.
Taylor Hawkins.
His son breaks my, like he like fills my heart, warms my heart watching him play. He is just like, he's so just like his father. He's
Yeah.
like, you know, his dad's looking down so beaming proud.
Yeah.
Now he's touring with the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
At what? How old is he? Like 15?
He's a little older than that, but that's an attaboy moment.
Oh man, that is. I get filled with pride watching
Yeah.
him play. He's not even my child.
But I would even say country music has a lot of control over R&B as well. And I don't think a lot of people disagree with me on that. If I'm teaching a drum lesson, dude, majority of the time one of my favorite songs to put a kid on would be what is that song, Under My Umbrella.
Yeah.
Dude, it's such a solid in the pocket rhythm. It's so good, man. And
Yeah.
so like, yeah, so like music is key, man.
Music
There's
is
so many different types of
Yeah.
it.
well, and to circle back, music is clearly very healing because did drumming getting you back into music, did that help with your depression? Did that help you come out of it all?
Oh, God bless it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the shit, it saved me. Just the one thing where she said, just go try. All right. And doing that, knowing you still can, and doing the country gigs or whatever. I had a guy that I took lessons off of at like a band camp. That one time at band camp at ISU. That I was at that. His name was Rusty Bottomley. And
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was so immature of me. It just fell out of my mouth.
Yeah, and he was just larger than life personality.
That's awesome.
Like you just gravitated to the guy, and he was like, "Yeah, man, yeah, yeah. Now we're cooking with some gravy." And I'm like,
Aw.
"What?" Like it was just the way.
It was charming in his own way. Yeah.
And like everybody knew Rusty. Like across the planet, people know Rusty, and he had great Rusty stories. Like,
yeah.
Sorry, little side note, but favorite Rusty story, like, because people that know him are like, oh God, Rusty had the greatest stories. And,
All right, let's hear
there's
one.
this thing called the Vibra Slap.
Okay.
All right. It's this little metal handle, and it's got this little kind of squarish thing, and it rattles. There's a ball on the top. It's in Crazy Train.
Okay,
all right?
gotcha. Yep. Now I know what you mean.
So he's like, yeah, man, you wanna know why that's called the Vibra Slap? I'm like, sure. He's like, you know what it was called? I'm like, no idea. He's like, it was called the Jaws of the Ass. All right, and he talked that way. Called the Jaws of the Ass.
The ass.
The ass. And I'm like, what? He's like, there's a tribe. And they took these
guy.
donkeys, these jackasses, and they would take their teeth and they would rattle it together. And that became the original Vibra Slap called the Jaws of the Ass.
Is that a real story?
Yeah.
Is
I'm
that like a real thing though?
Yeah, the fact that, but he knew it, like he knew his shit.
I love people that know stuff like that just spit out weird facts,
and
fun
you're
facts.
just laughing, and I'm just like,
How do you
know
know
that? He's like, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So,
Never answers.
yeah,
man. Yeah.
He doesn't tell his ways.
Yeah,
He
and
just his ways.
so he was like instrumental in teaching, and like I got so much knowledge off the guy, like how he taught, and like he's like, yeah, man, these kids have problems like. He's like, yeah, you can't count that. All right, just say this: chicken and rice and biscuits too.
I love
And the kids
this
are like,
man.
chicken and rice and biscuits too. Shot, go, go, go. And you're just like, there you go. Think I'm done.
Oh my god!
I'm like, it's that easy for you. He's like,
now,
yeah.
Now that you're teaching, do you take a page out of his book and do the same thing with your kids?
So I got into teaching. Well, back into teaching. I did it like in early 2000s. He got a hold of me. It was just like, it was 2016. All right.
Yeah.
This is where like everything changed.
Yeah.
Like getting back in, and he was just like, I need some help. He's like, I got these riffraff over here, and I was like, what do I got to do? He's just like, just teach the bass drums. I'm like, that's it? He's like, that's it. I was like, I can do that. And he's like, just fill in for the other staff if they're not there. And I said, that's fine. So I went there and I was like, what do you got? How many percussionists do I have and how many drummers do I have? He's like, you have 2 drummers. And I was like, but there's 5 kids. He's like, yeah, man.
Yeah,
the other
was
3
his answer for everything.
Yeah, the other 3 are wind players. And I was like, oh God. All right. So then you're like, here's a mallet. Like, trying to figure this out a little bit. And we're going through, and there's this one kid named Josh. Mm-hmm. God, I love that guy. All right. He was on bass drum 5, the biggest damn one that there is.
Uh-huh.
He was a flute player. He's a flute player. And he was like so anxious to learn. I'm like, I can handle, like I can work with this.
Right.
So I was working with them, and we're doing stuff, and that was the year like you're teaching, and I wasn't really like welcomed with open arms, like with all the students. Because, I wasn't from that area.
Okay.
And they're like, yeah, well, that's
you
just...
had some shoes to fill, I guess, maybe.
No, it was more like, that's how we do things here. And I was just like, well, dirty note's a dirty note. A bad beat's a bad beat. A blown attack's a blown attack. A bad diddle's a bad diddle. Sounds to me like that's pretty damn universal. And I was like...
Please tell me you said that.
Yeah, I was like, don't take your shit.
Okay, then.
16-year-old smartass. Like, I'm not taking your shit. Like, no. Sorry, you're not that great.
This is how it's going to be.
Yeah. I'm like, you don't know what I've been through,
right,
brother.
then.
Here
Okay.
I go. But now... So we go to Lucas Oil. That was state finals. And I'm like, this is super cool. I'd never been on Lucas Oil's field.
That'd be amazing.
And we're doing band stuff. And I'm like, all right, we're probably not going to win because there's a couple groups that are like stupid good. Well, those two stupid groups are really great. They tied for 4th, and I was like, holy shit, like we might actually like pop this off. And
Right.
so we Lucas oiled it, and before I tell you how that whole thing, I did a camp at South Vermilion with this director up there, and I was like, man, this lady's hungry. And these kids are way different than what I'm working with at this XYZ other school.
Yeah.
I'm like, I vibe off her. I vibe off these kids because they're super hungry.
Right.
So let me go back now. 2016, we go out there. They won. They won the whole damn thing.
Did they really?
And I was like,
yay.
let's go! No! Run out there, and you're like on the big jumbotrons, and you're like pounding, like
so
hugging
cool.
it, and everyone's like crying and everything, and I'm just like, and they're like, Jeff, dude, you gotta come back and
what a
blah, blah,
memory.
blah, and you gotta do this. And I was like, I'm sorry, brother. I love you, and I got to know you. I'm Peyton Manning in this damn thing. I'm out. I'm going out on top with y'all. Deuces, I'm out.
That's amazing.
Jeff, signing off. Like, I was gone.
Drop that mic and roll.
Yeah, and they're like, where are you going? I was like, I'm going South Vermilion.
Yeah.
They're like, what? You're going to go from this to this? I was like, damn right I am, because I'm going to take it up here.
That's right.
And they were like, good luck with that.
Like,
And I was like, all right, cool.
Watch,
and
just watch.
So 2017, all right, I got the director there, and she's like, I can't afford to pay you what you're worth. And I was just like, we'll figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I went and did a music camp with them, and I got this check for $100.
Yeah.
All right. It was 5 days, 8-hour days, 40 hours, $100.
Holy cow.
And I tried to give her the check back. And she's like, no, you earned that. And I was just like, you guys clearly need this more than I do. I mean, I need it, but. And I ripped it up and everything, cashed it.
It was
like,
for the music. It was for the kids.
I was like, this is for the kids.
That's
so we later
awesome.
figured something out with the school, and they took care of that. But I told her, I said, give me 3 years. I got 3 years with you. And I never would thought to commit to something that long with somebody.
Yeah.
But I was like, these kids, give me 3 years. Year 1, we'll crack the top 5. And the band state finals type thing, like you want to be top 5. Like that's what your goal is. And they were like dead last. At state final, like they were dead last, but they made it.
That's right. That's what you said. Top 5.
I said 2017, we'll crack the top 5. 2018, we'll crack top 3. 2019, we're gonna win the whole damn thing. And she was just like, oh okay.
She's like, I'll believe it when I see
was like,
it.
and we're gonna take home percussion trophies. We're gonna take them all. And she was like, all right, whatever. I have faith in you. And I was like, give me the kids. And it's like, click, boom, schlick on. I was like, shit, we got some work to do up in here. 2017, very first show, I sat the kids down. I was like, tell me your goals. Like, because I'm like super deep. Like, you come out of the ashes of, I've been depressed. I've had this. I'm doing this shit for my kids. Like, when you reinvent yourself, world changes. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what's your goals? Like, I want these kids to have goals. I want to set them up. I want to motivate them for like the best version of themselves, so they don't have to go through this shit that I had to go through. Yeah. And they're like, so I get intense. No,
I love it. It's because you're passionate. I totally get it.
Yeah, here it goes. And so what's your goal? And this one kid said, I just want to win one best percussion trophy, because there's like sub captions at competitions. He's like, everyone else always wins one, and we're always last. I was like, you guys have learned how to fail. You've learned how to lose. And that's a true art form. And you're okay with it. Yeah. You're used to it. And I was like, all right, go get one. Just get one. He's like, okay. Very first show, Brownsburg. We go out there. We're going up against like the bunch of groups and like the defending state champions and whatever. I'm like, whatever. I don't give two shits.
Yeah, you don't scare me.
Yeah, whatever. I'm here for us. Like,
that's right.
Whatever. So they went out and had a pretty good run, and they go to awards. And I like stood underneath like the bleachers, and I'm like pacing because I was like, this is gonna pop off. Like this is gonna hit. Like all the work, this is gonna hit.
This is it.
And I'm standing down and I'm pacing, and like some of the kids can actually see me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like back and forth, and
I don't know how people sit still like that. Like,
yeah, and
I'm like you.
They're reading it out, and they're like, and in caption awards, blah blah blah, and they're like. Caption awards are general effect, best music, best visual, best percussion, best color guard, and then they read off the names. Well, they said here's the best caption awards. Boom, boom, boom. They're like South Vermilion. And I was like, we just swept, and I was like, all right, boom. And I was watching Breaking Bad religiously at that time, so I did the Pinkman. I was like, yeah, bitch. And it came out, and I was like, oh,
that's okay. They've all heard it before.
Right, Kid walks down. He's just like, I reached my goal. What do? I said, go get another.
Yeah.
And they won 3 years straight. They swept every best percussion. If it was on the line, they took it. They didn't give a shit who you were. Like they were hungry.
You're gonna be that teacher that they never forget.
Oh, and they went and they went. And the beauty of all this, 2018 rolls around. All right, same thing. Building the machine. We're growing the program, which is what you want to do.
Right.
We get about halfway through, and I was like, we're just doing exceptionally well.
Yeah.
And I called her up. It was like 9:30 at night. I was having a bush latte. Imagine that.
Bush latte.
Bush latte. Sounds better than bush light. I was having a bush latte.
First.
And I called her up. I said, hey, you remember that 3 years? She's like, I guess. Yeah. And I was just like, screw it. Let's just do it now. She's like, what? And I was like, let's just win the whole damn thing now. I said, this is right show, right place, right time. Let's do that. She's like, all right. And we did.
And you did.
And we went out there 2018 state finals, like against all the odds, adversity, and all the shit that these kids had to go through.
I love a good. This needs to be a movie.
We were going through this, and it's band. So people are like, how serious can band be? I was like, dude, do you know how many hours we put into this?
Okay.
So we're doing all that, and we were waiting. They're like, 5th place, bang. 4th, bang. 3rd, bang. 2nd, you're like, dude, we didn't even place.
Right.
Like, oh, it's like, damn it.
Your head starts to go.
They said 1st place, and I knew all the groups that were there. We're the only one that had South in it. They said 1st place, South. We never heard Vermilion.
I know, right?
It was South. Yeah, bitch! Yeah! Oh, I cried. My son was with me. Oh, man, I cried. I wept like a schoolboy.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I love a good story like this.
In 2019, we went up a class because we went from 40 kids our first year that I was there, and then last year, and then it was right about 100 kids.
Yeah.
Like we had just grown that much, and and it wouldn't go away. Like you win finals, you get like the police escorts, and like you get like this tour you did like to the elementary schools. Like the marching band's gonna come here and play for you. I was like,
did you just say police escorts?
Yeah.
Shut the front door.
No, like you get on the bus and you come back up there, and they're like, where are we going? They're like, they're driving us through Clinton. And I'm like, well, this won't take long because it's not a big town. So yeah, they met you, and then like they drive you through, and like you're going, and people are standing out there and honking and waving, and you're like, this is fucking crazy.
That's amazing.
This is so wild.
What
like
a great ending. I love that.
Yeah, that was fun,
and you're still teaching.
Still teaching. We just finished up at South our season this year, which was hard. It was a hard season.
It was a hard season.
Yeah. You had a lot of adversity with those kids, and things out of their control, like semi-trailers breaking down and props breaking down.
For sure.
Just like things that they can't
it's
control. It's
teaching them how to be strong, though.
Yeah,
in
adversity.
Adversity does the way it does.
Infighting, like with one another, was
right.
a lot. And, I finally was just like, you guys got to work this out. Like, you're going to have to learn how to communicate with one another.
How's it going?
Really well.
I believe it. Especially with you as their teacher.
My favorite. There's a kid named Ethan, and I love all the kids.
Of course.
In different ways.
Yeah.
There's a kid named Ethan. All he wanted to do was make the drum line. That's all he wanted to do. And I remember watching him. I'm like, brother, I don't know. Like, and I was like, you need lessons, and I'm happy to help. And he just like, okay, here's how we hold the stick. Like, we got to fix this. And he worked his ass off and just worked and grind. And he made it. And I was just like, all right, brother, it's your senior year. Like, if he didn't make it, like, this was it. But he earned it. Like, he legitimately
just
earned
tried
it.
And practice and practice.
And I was like, this kid gets it. And, and he was such an inspiration to see do that. And then there was another kid named Kelton. Like, he was a baritone player.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, he's kind of a baller. Like, I'm joking. He's a funny kid.
He's a dope child.
He is. He was a baritone player and just wanted to be in battery, and he picked up sticks and started working. He's another one.
I love this.
All these kids. There's a girl named Clementine, and I taught her for 1 year at North when she was still there. She was a freshman, and then she ended up moving. Transferred to South. Well, I finished my sentence over at North Side and went down to South, and got to teach her for 4 years, and it was coming at the very, very end. It's like there's always been something that's kind of happened and whatnot, but she asked me, she's just like, would you for senior night, would you walk out with me? I was like, oh, I would love that. Like, I would love that. And I got to do that, and then we went into finals, and everyone thinks in our world, winning and losing. All right, you either win it or you lose.
Right.
All right, you're either 1-0 or you're 0-1. Like there's no difference, right?
Yeah.
Having won it 2 different times, I know what the winning feeling feels like. And as you mature, they came off the field, and everyone's just like, "Oh, what if we win? What if we win?" I was like, "Don't focus on that. Like, be present in the moment. Like, just focus. Like, here, enjoy the ride, because when the shit's done, it's done."
Yeah.
And I always tell them, like, when this is over, it's over. So we get done. They had a hell of a run, like a hell of a show, and they all went out there and they were crying, like they were legitimately like crying and like holding each other, and it wasn't
so
because it was like
special.
it's over. It's like we just did this together. You know, and you're like watching them go through that, and I had to step away because I was like I had to have a moment,
Yeah.
like to kind of embrace this, and I just watched it. It was just unfolding in front of my eyes, and the parent, like everybody, and I was just like, that's winning.
This has
Like,
got to be a movie.
That is
I
what
kid
winning
you not.
actually is.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, there isn't a number that's going to be on a piece of paper or that they're going to say over a microphone that will replicate what you have right now. That is winning. And it's not 1-0 or 0-1. It's like, it's that right there.
It's these moments.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
there's to wrap everything up, is there, what would you say to the kids? Like, do you have a message for the kids that you've taught, teach, or or teach in the future? What would you say to all of them?
Just be kind.
I love
Like,
that.
be kind to one another. Like, it costs you $0 to be a good human being. That shit's free.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't cost money to be a nice person and be kind. Help each other out. Like, literally, like, help people in this world, because we all need help.
Oh yeah.
It's
absolutely.
such an important thing. It's a life lesson that until you need help, you don't really realize how important having somebody there to help you is.
100%.
So that's a big deal, man.
That is, that's a beautiful thing, and I think we need more of it in the world. It's like everything with being as polarized as it is and hateful as it is. I think just be kind, and just be a community. Let's be there for each other.
100%.
Pat each other on the back. Let's straighten each other's crowns, as the girls say. You know, because none of this back talk. Let's just like be there. Let's just be real. Let's not be plastic. And just I think what you're doing with the kids, they're never gonna forget you.
Yeah, I every year, it's like I can tell you the moments of that one and that one and that one and that one, and yeah. The guy that died is my barber right now. Like I taught him. Like that's how I met him in 2016.
He
hated
really?
me. I wasn't from there. Remember?
Yeah.
I don't know how things are done here.
And now look at you.
And he needed me to step in and intervene on something, and I did. And he said thank you, and I said you're welcome. And after that, I had so much faith in that kid. It was him and the kid that played flute, bass drum 5.
Yes. Yeah.
They got done with school, and I was like, I want you to teach with me, and I brought them along for the ride.
You did?
Yep. And one of them taught with me at South Million. Another one taught me at another school. And he now has his own groups that he works with up in Indy. And
Look
it's
at
just
you
like,
trailblazing.
yeah, it's like, give it back. Like,
give it back.
Give it back. All right?
I think that's where we're going to end it. Give it back. I love that. Jeff, thank you so
Yeah.
much for coming back
Dude, I had to hold that shit together a couple
Woo!
like
That's okay though, because I
like,
can get choked up too. I cry a lot in beautiful moments. I'm not like a crier like in movies and stuff like that, but when I see something beautiful or something kind, I lose my I just like cry.
Yeah.
Because it's moving, it's beautiful, and it's seemingly very rare, especially these days. So
Yeah.
So thank you for coming back. I appreciate you.
Dude, you guys are awesome.
Yeah,
I don't care what anyone says.
You kind of rock.
Oh wait, no. Wait.
Ooh.
We got to say it.
Say it.
Peace, love, and tree hugs, baby.
Yeah.